Hello Capricorns, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, let the new people know that Timsy is not naked, the tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. I do that by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person that we are doing the read about, and in this particular case it's that one. Okay, so we are doing a general energy read for you. This is coming from the all signs overview I've done for the full moon in Aquarius. I'm hopefully catching up at the moment because I am a little bit behind on my reads, as you can probably tell from the fact that I'm doing a full moon in Aquarius read. But anyway, for that you had the King of Pentacles come out. You also had the main energy of Varuz in reverse, which is a Viking rune, which means protection. It literally translates to the thorn bush or the sage tree or bush. It's not a tree. But in reverse, it means maybe you're using protection in the wrong way. Maybe you're being overprotective. Maybe the danger is gone, but you're still being protective over it. Something like that. With the King of Pentacles is like working hard for your success. You're being modest about it, though. You're not rubbing everyone's nose in that you've got all this money and whatever. Okay, and you actually kind of has the energy of being generous and helping other people who may be less fortunate than yourself. Okay, to go with our King of Pentacles, we have got an Ace of Cups. So this could be new love for you. And when I say, I just saw what the bottom card was. When I say new love, it could be maybe you have got a new child in your life. Okay, maybe you've recently given birth, or your spouse, partner, girlfriend has given birth. I'll say girlfriend is the only way a person can give, but they have to be female. Okay, so if you might be a girl as well, it doesn't matter. But if they've given birth and you've got a new child, it could be love for your child. It could be love for a new job. It could be love for a new car, pet, tree in your local neighborhood you've only just found. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic love, but I just saw the bottom card. Okay, it's the Lover's card. Now, I'm not sure if YouTube's trying to actually get me banned. No, I rephrase that. I'm not sure if the universe is actually trying to get me banned from YouTube, or at least get some of my videos revoked, because YouTube don't like this card. Okay, they've given me warnings about it in the past because of nudity and sexual content. Even though I put out on this is for adults only, I'm sorry, a lot of you out there get offended really easily. Anyway, so we got the Lover's card going with that as well. The Lover's card has now just turned that Ace of Cups into probably a more romantic type of love, a more sexual type of love, if you will, not so much of a platonic love. So yeah, there we go. The King of Pentacles, maybe you're being successful. Maybe you've been working on yourself. Maybe you've been working on your relationships, your relationship skills, and you're being successful in that. Okay, so there's our first card out. That will be let's have a look. That's going to be the connection itself. That's going to be how this person is connected to the connection. That's going to be the outcome, if you will, from the bottom of the deck. We're getting overall energy of the read, which is a Queen of Swords. So the overall energy of this read, there's two actually. It could be you're being detached from emotions. Maybe you've had enough with relationships and one's being thrusted upon you by the universe you're really not interested in. You have your free will. You don't have to take it if you don't want to. The other energy of this is you know the truth, but you're not acting upon it. So maybe there is someone out there and you know that they quite like you. They want more from you than what you're giving them at the moment, but you're not actually acting. Maybe you're waiting for them to make the first move or something like that. Shall we see who them are? Okay, them. Okay, it's a 4 of clubs. So it's a slightly younger, maybe a year or two younger than you, fire sign. Okay, so for the main energies, we got the 3 of Swords. So the main connection is the situation we're in is pain. Okay, so maybe you've suffered pain from previous relationships. As I said, maybe you're in a position where you're not interested in pursuing a relationship. That King of Pentacles could be saying that you're pursuing work and finances at the moment and not so much interested in love and emotions. But as I said, the universe is kind of thrusting you in the position. Now, this could be a test by the universe to see if you are actually committed to what you are sort of telling everyone in the general world, that you're not doing relationships and all that. It could be a test to see if you passed a life challenge. If we see judgments and words come up, then yes, it could be that. Okay, but currently, no, you're not interested. Not interested in relationships at all. Okay. I do have to point out at this point, I am doing a general read, general energies around you at the moment, but I'm also doing a general read, as in it's more than for one person, okay? There's going to be more than one of you watching this. This isn't a personal or private read just for you. So this may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate, go and check out the All Signs Overview. See if anything else does resonate. Maybe you're working from that aspect of your birth chart. And once you have learned that, maybe you can go back and watch other people's YouTube tarot reads from that aspect and see if that makes more sense to you. Okay. Not many YouTube readers will tell you all that, but yeah, it is what it is. The Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the World, and the Knight of Cups. For someone who's in pain and not wanting to really pursue relationships, there's a lot of cup energy in this. Okay. There is an indecisiveness though. Okay. The Four of Cups is sometimes it's a card of disappointment. Sometimes it's a card of not being satisfied with what you got, and sometimes it's a card of ignoring what's being given to you. Okay, on a lot of cards depicting the Four of Cups, there's normally sort of like a thought bubble with something else in it, or a hand coming out the clouds giving a person something, and their person is not really paying any attention to what's being given to them, divinely given, if you will, God given, if you're into religion. Okay, but in this particular case, it could be that, as I said, the universe is thrusting this new love upon you. Okay, it's all the energies are geared up for it, all nicely for you at the moment to have this new love. Again, if you want it, it's up to you. And that's what this Four Cups is. Okay, you've got various things going on in your life, and this is coming out of the blue, divinely given to you, and you've noticed it, you've seen it, but you're indecisive about it. You're not sure if you want to go ahead with this or not. You've got Ace of Cups, or you've got a cup which you could pour into an Ace of Cups with their cup, which will fill the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is traditionally meant to be bigger. It is normally bigger in the tarot deck than all the other cup cards. Not the card itself, the image upon it, which normally means that it takes more than one cup to fill the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you've got your cup of love, but you're not sure if you want to put your cup of love in this Ace of Cups with someone else. You might want to hold on to it yourself. The World card is saying there's a new start. No matter what happens here, you've got something new happening. It's not a minor arcana. That's a major arcana. It's the only major arcana out on the deck so far. So you got a new cycle. You've completed something. This, as I said, this could be a test to see if you've actually learnt your lesson. The fact that the World's come out before Judgment, the Judgment is normally seeing if you have learnt your lesson. The World is sort of saying you have learnt your lesson. Okay, you have lived up to expectations and all that. And I'm really surprised YouTube never pulled up on this one either. But there you go. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is talking about, again, is another cup card. Is wanting to give your love to something or to someone, but you haven't quite got there yet. You're still taking action upon it. Okay. Crossing all this is the Four of Swords. Now, this is kind of like your underlying energy, if you will. You just want to be healed. Okay. If you've gone through a string of bad relationships, and let's face it, most of us have one or two in our back catalogue. Maybe only when you look back on hindsight, you realise how bad they were. Maybe when you were in them relationships, you thought they were great. But you get to a point where it's just, I just want a relationship where I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about that. Whatever went wrong in your last ones. Now, some of this is because you don't learn your lesson. You keep manifesting the same thing in. Okay. And this is, you're healed. Underlying energy, you're healed. You're ready to move on to something new. But the 3D energy is kind of saying that you still think you're in pain from it all. Okay, so let's, Jesus, let's see how this Four of Wands, Four of Clubs is actually connected to all this. The Lovers, this is who the universe is sending you. Okay, you may or may not know this person. You may bump into them soon. Yeah, bear that in mind when you bump into someone. The new love of your life, the universe is offering you, could very well be younger than you, just a couple of years. Okay, maybe that goes against what you normally go for. Maybe you'd like to be a cub, yeah, or I don't know, a sugar baby. But yeah, no, this is the other way around. You're going to be a cougar, or you're going to be a sugar parent. I'm going to call it a sugar parent. Okay, there we go. First card out. It's our King of Pentacles. So they are the ones who are successful. You might not be as successful as I was making out right at the beginning. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands coming out underneath your indecision up there. We got the Five of Cups, and we got the Ace of Cups as well. Jesus, both cards from the card deck. Okay, so yeah, okay. The King of Pentacles. They have success. Maybe they're the ones who actually need love in life. Maybe that Four of Swords is you've got their healing energy. Okay, and they're concentrating on their career, their finances, their security, with the King of Cups there. But they're successful in this. Okay, it's got to the point where they don't have to really concentrate too much about it anymore. It's ticking over by itself. As long as nothing major happens, it's all good. Okay. And statewide, the universe is now saying, here you go. Have a Capricorn. This Capricorn here holds that fourth sword you actually need to heal. Okay. To go with those other three. To make that Three of Swords a Four of Swords. And bear in mind, I generally refer to this as your energy. It could very well be their energy. It's their situation. They're coming to you in a Three of Swords. They're getting given you by the universe, and they're not really paying attention to it, and they're a little bit indecisive about going into a relationship at the moment, but they've passed the test. So it could be their energy, but generally speaking, I tend to see that as yours. This is theirs. Okay, so they're connected to it, or they are someone who is successful in your life. They make you successful with the Nine of Wands, and that's the card of the Wounded Warrior. So like what I said up here with your pain, maybe you've gone through a few bad relationships. Maybe they have. Maybe they're tired, sick and tired of taking the punches, and they're looking for that person who isn't going to hurt them. Okay, the Five of Cups is talking about a loss and sorrow. They're still kind of hanging on to possibly a previous relationship they thought was their perfect relationship. Turned out not to be. And it had to break apart for some reason, and they weren't ready really to want that to break apart. But in depictions of the Five of Cups, normally 3 cups are knocked down, 2 cups are still standing. The 2 cups represent the 2 cups from the tarot, the Two of Cups, which is a coming together of energy, which is 2 people getting together and making something new. The 2 cups I've been talking about to be poured into the Ace of Cups, and here you can see the Ace of Cups is the biggest cup on the table at the moment, because it's meant to be. It's bigger. They've got a half-filled cup of love at the moment. It's slowly filled up over time while they've been successful in life, and the pain from their past is easing off. Yeah, the more that pain eases off, the more that cup's been filling up. They're starting to think about having someone else to contribute to that cup, to fill it to the top, to share their drink with them. Okay. Crossing this is the Two of Swords. Okay, so it could be an indication that this could be someone coming back from your past, or it could be an indication that they're just having to reconcile with their own life. Yeah, like reconcile with, like, all my past relationships have always ended, and this one is. Well, there is the possibility of this one, and is it going to go down the same route? And again, I said about manifesting, yeah, and perhaps they manifest this upon themselves. Perhaps they go in thinking that, well, everyone's always cheated on me in the past, so this person's going to cheat on me in the past, and because of that, they start to push push you into that situation. Okay, maybe you go out for a drive with them, and they say, "Oh, well, what do you think of that person there? Oh, that one looks nice. Do you like them?" Because they're trying to see if you're like that or not. Okay, and there's a decision they have to make, and it's a hard one for them. Okay, the outcome, so to speak, is the Death card. And so the Death card of things dying and things beginning again. Okay, it's I don't know. Death is the cycle of life, isn't he? Really, he'd take people away, and then new things can grow from them. You have a load of weeds in your garden. You chop all the weeds down. New plants can grow up because they're not being starved of sunlight from those weeds. Or you have a big tree and you chop the tree down, and then you get all sorts of weird things growing in your garden. The seeds were always there, and it was just waiting for the right conditions. Death is the thing that comes and takes the bad out and makes the conditions better for something new to spring up in its place. Something's coming to an end. Now, this could be their way of thinking. This could be a situation on their side. It could be a situation on your side. You know your situation's a lot better than I do. I'm just putting the energy around your situation. Okay. We'd take both those cards like that because two wanted to come out at once. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got it out again. Look at that. And the King of Wands. Interesting at the end. Okay, so Strength card in reverse. Wait a minute, I'm just going to clear my throat. And have a little slurp of my tea. You can't have too much tea in life, can you? Right. And the Strength card in reverse, yeah. Whatever dies, it could be the resistance, if you will. The resistance to the whole situation. The Nine of Wands being defensive. Okay. Through from the main energy overview. Whatever dies, it's the strength. The fighting against it is what is dying. But with that is the fear of the unknown of what's to come. Okay, because with strength, you have fear on the other side of strength. You need to be strong. You need to have the courage to face something you fear. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is suggesting it's going to take a long time. It's not going to be something that just happens overnight. It's a gradual breakdown. If you spent ages building a wall around yourself, and then you got two choices. You can knock it down with like a wrecking ball, and then you've got mess everywhere, or you can painstakingly take it down again. Take it down brick by brick, slowly revealing everything. If you get a bit panicky, if you get a bit worried, you can just step back, and you've still got a half a wall there. Okay, it's a bit like building yourself up to tackling a phobia. Yeah, you've got flooding, I think it's called, where literally you're scared of spiders, and someone comes along and just dumps this big spider on your arm, and you panic until the point where you realise, well, the spider's not doing anything. Okay, and then you start to overcome it. Or you can gradually build up to that. You can go into a room or have spiders in tanks, and then you can get closer to the tanks, and then you can look at the spiders in close, minute detail and see that they're not quite as scary as you first thought they were. And then possibly just go in there and have someone open the tank so the spider could get out if it wanted to. Okay, that's what this is. The gradual dismantling of the defenses. Okay, as the defenses come down, the Queen of Cups comes out. Okay, bottom of the reed, top of the reed, King, Queen of Cups, divine coupling. Lovers, divine coupling. Okay, so the communication starts to come out. The realization that this isn't as bad as I thought. The second cup to fill the cup suddenly comes into play. Here's my cup. You can use this, my cup, to fill the Ace of Cups. Again, the Lovers pushing out. The Lovers is also known as the choice. It's the universe's choice. Okay, if the Emperor or the Empress are all the kings or queens of the deck all rolled into the two cards. If all the aces put together makes a magician. Okay, all the twos put together makes the Lovers. Okay, it's like the universe's choice. The universe wants you to get together for some reason. It has some bigger plan, but you need to be together for it. Doesn't mean that you're gonna I don't know, affect the world economy or something like that if you don't get together, okay? And to the universe, the world economy is, well, a little thing, okay? It's got the whole universe it's working with. Our little economy, yeah, it's nothing to the universe. So it's something bigger, long term, down the line. Maybe your great grandchildren do something, okay? Not necessarily you and now. So it doesn't really matter if you two decide to use your free will and go separate ways. Either you will come back together when the time is right again, or you will find someone else which is going to do the same thing, but just maybe a little longer, maybe a little sloppier, who knows. But it's the universe's choice. The universe is trying to make you two come together. It's pushing the energies, it's putting everything around you. It's like, may possibly when you meet this person, it's going to be in the most romantic setting ever. And the universe is making it. It's trying to make this happen. Okay. And it could just literally simply be because it's your reward. It's your manifestation being granted, or their manifestation being granted. But the universe also knows how dumb we can be as people sometimes, and we can't see the nose on the front of our face. Literally, we can't see the nose on the front of our face. We can. It's there. It's in our view all the time. But our mind filters it out because it's there in our view all the time. So the universe knows this, so perhaps it's trying extra hard. Now, the King of Wands, and I said interesting at the end. Now, the King of Wands is literally, it's a card of like the entrepreneur, someone who's confident within themselves. It's someone who takes charge of the situation. It's the thing what makes the Emperor like the bossy part of the Emperor, the one who takes charge, the one who's confident, the one who makes the choices, the one who puts the balls on the line. Out of all the kings, the King of Wands is the one who's willing to put his balls on the line. Okay, so, and it's kind of saying it's going to make you both more confident. And with that confidence comes an arrogance and a cockiness, and it's also wrapped up in the King of Wands there. But that sometimes it's just a persona which other people think you have because of your confidence. Okay, let's see what's crossing now. This, the Three of Pentacles, building something new, working with someone on something new. Basically, yeah, I mean, the outcome of this is you're going to start building a strong, solid foundation with this person for whatever you want in life. Eventually, this Three of Pentacles works its way up to a Ten of Pentacles, which is having the life that you want. Okay, yeah, it goes through a bit of work and it goes through a bit of like an independence energy, okay, and all the others. And it goes through a divine timing stage, but it gets there in the end. Okay, so it's, yeah, build. You're going to be building. You're going to be building the foundations for the life you've always wanted. Right. Okay. Now I was going to say while I was shuffling that, let's see what your person, the Four of Clubs there, wants to actually say. And one comes out. I watch you. Okay. Well, this could go both ways. Maybe you watch them. Okay. Yes, just there. So this is telling me that they kind of watch you in a special place. Maybe you go to the gym every week and they watch you at the gym. That's where they see you from. That's where they know you from. And you kind of possibly have been picking up, because the fact is, like answering a question. Yes. Okay. Yes, just there. That's where I watch you. Okay. And I'm in charge. Now, this could be telling you it's the person who runs the gym, the manager, or one of the deputy managers, or something like that. Or it could be just saying that they want to be the one in charge of the relationship. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is Kiss Me. So this is quite nice. Okay, now, if you like this reading, that is fantastic. Please hit that like button and let me and the YouTube, every time, YouTube algorithm know. The other thing you can let me know is if you can actually read these cards okay while they're just on the table. Okay, because yes, I've read them out to you, and that's more to do with the fact that I know that some people might only listen to this and not actually watch this. So I could just throw them out on the table. I might do that one day, just literally throw tarot cards out on the table and then say, you tell me what's coming for me. Okay. But anyway, let me know if you can read these cards as well, because they're not, it's not a set of cards which have been bought and researched and developed and everything. It's just sort of like an idea what popped into my head, and I got a friend to write them all out for me because their handwriting is a lot more better than mine. Okay, all that being said, if you didn't like this video for any reason, give it the thumbs down. I don't mind. I'm a big boy. I can take that sort of rejection. But let me know in the comments why, because I'm also, what's the right word, needy. So I'd like to know. I like to know why things happen. Okay. That's probably one of my biggest downfallings. I'm sure a lot of my exes will agree with me on that. Or disagree with me. Maybe I have bigger ones, which I haven't realised yet. No, veering away. Obviously, you can share this out to anyone you like. You have my permission for that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Because then you could be adding your energies into the tarot team's communal energies. And then these readings should resonate with you a little bit better because your energy is in the mix. If you can imagine, the Ace of Cups is a huge, huge cup, which needs a lot to fill it up. Well, we're all filling it up with our energies, okay? We do this by subscribing to things, showing that we actually like and enjoy things. Okay, now they are probably the 4 main ways you can actually support my channel in the biggest main ways. Now, you can support my channel other ways if you want. They are super chats, they are super likes, and there are super stickers, I think they're called. Obviously, they come with a financial attachment to them. For most of them, can't see the point. You can just leave a comment on my comment page. You don't have to pay for it if you don't want to. So that's fine. You can join my membership. Unfortunately, I would love to have a free membership, but YouTube don't work like that. I might actually look into the pricing on it. I didn't when I set it up. I just went with whatever YouTube was offering at the time. So I might look into that. But yeah, my membership is where I put my reads, where some of them I think are a little bit risky to go out onto the main platform, or will get me in trouble if I put them out on the main platform. And others of them is just like ones I've built for my membership channel, like monthly overviews for all the signs, because normally I do my monthly overviews for the type of sign. Okay. And you can join my membership if you want. You can also, if you want a private or personal read of me, you can just email me on sii78@aol.com, and then we can strike up a conversation about where it all goes from there. Until the next time you are watching one of my videos, Capricorn, you'll be good out there.